We are the Chip Ganassi Racing Pit Crew department.
We implemented like our give back program or volunteer program 4 years ago when we first arrived here.
Some people in upper management came in and approached us and said, hey, we'd like you guys to come take over our pit crew department. Sean and I talked about it one day and said, hey, what's the real opportunity here? You know, maybe we could do it differently. You know, maybe we can do it where there's an attitude of gratitude in what we do and where we appreciate each other instead of complaining.
For us, it's like a selection process.
1, 2, 3, dominate!
We want guys that are compassionate and have, you know, that fill the voids of the things we're missing. You know what I mean? Like kindness, you know, simple things like kindness. We need more of that.
He came from hockey, I came from football, and it's really just about, as long as you can help me on the field, perfect, otherwise we'll get somebody else. We said, well, what if we do it a little bit differently there? And said, hey, what if we just try to see if we can get guys to be better fathers and husbands? And volunteering was a big part of that. And so that's kind of what we decided to do.
We have our friends from Chip Ganassi Racing with us today.
We're so glad you guys are here today. This is incredible. How many guys do you have with you?
It's about 20, 25.
Yeah?
We've got 4 crews of 6.
They're getting to be regulars around here. I know our men, they always ask if it's a football team here, but nope, it's a racing team. They have cleaned out old dormitories. They've done a lot of tough work. They installed a new floor in our gym. They're just incredibly hardworking guys.
It started fairly small. It started with Meals on Wheels. When Columbia flooded, we took all the guys down there with pickup trucks and chainsaws and helped kind of clean up.
So we look for really unique places and try to look for needs, and one of them was coincidentally related to a sponsor that had a need for toys for Christmas.
At the Ronald McDonald House, we really wanted to have the families wake up on Christmas morning and have bikes. We have 28 families here at any time, and the Ganassi team showed up one day with more than 28 bikes of every shape and size, every color.
We walked in there with probably like 50 bicycles last year and filled up their toy storeroom.
You could hear it all across the house, the screams, the cries, the yells, the laughter. It was amazing. The Ganassi team has incredibly done that for us.
We chose Ronald McDonald House because we believed in the mission. You know, that is an awful time for families, you know what I mean? And if we could lighten that burden just an ounce, it was worth it.
We've just gone there to just hang out with the families that are there. Sometimes the best thing that you can do to a person is just sit with them and mourn with them.
You know, I think Sean and Mike really do believe in making an impact with us after our racing careers are over. You know, I feel like some of the lessons that I've learned from them, I'll carry over to my son one day, and it's all life's about, really just making a long-lasting impact.
At the end of the day, we're pitting race cars, and you know, we're not solving world peace or curing cancer, and we wanted our guys to go home with 2 things, and that's perspective and purpose.
I couldn't ask for any better coaches. Like they show us, you know, how to do our pit crew stuff as well as how to be man. Everybody has a little bit different background, but whenever we come together and do something great, man, it's a big difference.
They'll get people to write money, but they don't get people to do the dirty work. And so I feel like as a pit crew, that's kind of what we are sometimes, right? There's a place called Victory Junction that we go to, and they have this week where it's called NASCAR Carnival, and they try to get different pit crews to come, but we don't go on that week because that's a week where there's a lot of fanfare and there's, you know, balloons and smoke and all that kind of stuff. We go on a week where it's quiet, where it's just us and the kids, and we can just play and hang out and have a good time.
The impact goes both ways. The impact on the people we're helping, but the impact on our guys as well. When they see a child light up, because you know, you're handing them a bicycle, or you know, or you're knocking on someone's door, you know, giving them their meal for the week or whatever. You know, it's a powerful moment, and it touches them and it touches our guys as well. And I think both sides come away from it for the better.